So what does it feel like to be a Gen Xer in corporate America today? I think it's a lot like the movie Back to the Future. So stick with me for a minute, I'll explain. Think about it. As an employee, as a Gen X employee in corporate, you're a lot like George McFly back in the early part of the Back to the Future movie where Biff's in control. Think of Biff as corporate, right? Telling you what to do my homework, basically bow down to the corporate and do as I say. And when I say it, come back to the office, get this report done, all the stuff that you don't have control over. And you think of kind of that tipping point when you escape corporate, it's the punch, right? For me, I got fed up. I just hit that breaking point. Corporate was quitting on me. And I just said, I'm done. I'm not going back. I'm not doing it anymore. And that was my George McFly punch on Biff. But think about it, changed everything, right? The confidence level, the control, which is the most important thing, the freedom. George wasn't looking over his shoulder anymore, all that type of stuff. And I know this is only a movie, and usually I like to use Office Space or Shawshank as the analogy because I think there's a lot of parallels. But I think from the emotional piece of this, I think Back to the Future really captures, right, the current state for Gen X. There's probably a lot of people, millennials, Gen Z, anybody, but I think Gen X is really caught in that hard space right now. So if you think you need to have the money or that's your only path, you're going to do all the things that they ask you to do in order just to satisfy those corporate requirements. Anyway, I thought this was an interesting one on Friday. I just saw, a bit of Back to the Future the other night as I was flipping through. So it hit me that, man, there's a lot of similarities. So as usual, if you're still in corporate, good luck. But hey, if I do have a free escapee starter kit, if you're all curious, just download it. I'm not selling you anything, and see if life outside of corporate works for you. I guarantee you it's going to be worth your while to at least educate yourself. And if you're still in corporate, good luck.